Escambia County, Florida, December 6, 2023. Police observed Antoine Voncha Booker driving a bronze Nissan Altima with illegal window tint on Pensacola Boulevard. When officers attempted a traffic stop, he accelerated and fled, drove into a Circle K parking lot, and threw an object suspected to contain controlled substances from the vehicle.
What's the cross street?
Northbound 79.
10-4, what's the cross street? Tell us 1161 10-4, what's the cross street? We have description.
Get back on 29.
10-4, northbound on 29 or southbound on 29?
Just throw a bag of white powder.
Tell I had to 1161 10-4 to northbound, still on 29.
Southbound on California. Let them know.
He's pulling over, trying to get you on 28.
10-4, eastbound on hold.
You've been traffic. South on Palafox. So red or green Nissan Altima. BZZ Y49, I believe. Delta Zulu Zulu Y49.
Victor 49. Delta Zulu Zulu Victor 49.
10-4, Delta Zulu Zulu, Victor 49. Delta Zulu Zulu, Victor 49. 10-4, what's the traffic like?
Light traffic. We're still southbound. Headed towards
The car continued to travel in a dangerous manner, disregarding traffic signals and crossing into oncoming lanes, before striking the curb and rolling over in the parking lot of Taco Rock 29.
Signal 12 Whiskey still southbound. Halifax. Headed towards the end of 29.
10-4, Delta Whiskey, southbound on Halifax, end of 29.
218 and 26 and I'm monitoring. And I heard the white powder out the window. 218 and 26 and I'm monitoring. And I heard the white powder out the window. Dead.
218
and 26 and I'm monitoring. And I heard the white powder out the window. Also that permission to pit. And also we have a air unit up yet.
Signal 4, 29, signal 4.
10-4, 10-4, 29. Tallahassee, y'all units, I see 1161 at Pensacola Boulevard, just north of Michigan.
Booker exited the vehicle on his own and complied with arrest. A search recovered a Glock firearm capable of automatic fire, controlled substances, and distribution paraphernalia. The suspect was charged with felony fleeing, drug trafficking, and unlawful possession of a firearm.
1434.
Florida, April 25th, 2024. Police observed DeMarco Lee Earls Jr. driving a white Nissan Altima at speeds of more than 100 miles per hour on State Road 52. He failed to comply with the stop and fled onto the Suncoast Parkway at speeds exceeding 115 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and driving into the emergency lane.
One black male driver, we're out eastbound. I am 1031, eastbound. Correction, he's going to be going, we're getting on 589 southbound. 589 southbound from State Road 52. Try to give you another unit. This loader is going to die here.
February, entry identifying 589 units. Curvy vehicle. Park closed. We're notifying 649 as well. 936,
about 115 outside lane, south of 54.
We're going south of 54 outside lane. Use on 115 or 150 speed.
Alright, I don't know what time it is. So just 12 with me on the northbound entrance.
When the suspect lost control and began traveling the wrong way in the area of State Road 54, troopers performed a pit maneuver and then moved in to restrain him. Earls resisted aggressively before being taken into custody. A search of the vehicle resulted in the recovery of cocaine and fentanyl. Earls was on felony probation, had a suspended driver's license, and faces charges including fentanyl trafficking, high-speed fleeing, resisting a law enforcement officer, possession of controlled substances, reckless driving, and driving while his license was suspended. Bay County, Florida, January 29, 2024. Police discovered Shane Andrew Mouser driving a white Chevrolet Malibu at approximately 110 miles per hour on State Road 79, exceeding the posted speed limit of 65.
He is trying to get me to run off the road. He's very signal 12 prior to me even lighting up, but nobody chasing him. He should be 1031.
When officers attempted to initiate a traffic stop, the vehicle accelerated onto US 98 and drove recklessly across multiple lanes.
All units channel under your traffic control for Eastern.
1148, I pitted him, but he got back. We're back. We're eastbound on 98, right here at Griffin Boulevard.
10-4.
We're still eastbound, coming up to State Road 79.
10-1.
Northbound on 79.
10-1.
Recognizing the level of risk, officers deployed a tactical intervention. A pit maneuver was performed, causing the Malibu to lose control and come to a stop, ending the high-speed pursuit.
Pit. Pit, setting.
10-4.
Pit, setting.
10-4.
The suspect was taken into custody at the scene. A search of the vehicle resulted in the recovery of 2 firearms from the trunk. Mouser faces charges, including felony fleeing, reckless driving, possession of weapons during the commission of a crime, and non-violent resisting. Lowell, Rogers, Arkansas, June 8, 2024. Police received information that the Lowell Police Department was pursuing a white Jeep Renegade traveling on Highway 71B toward Rogers and requested assistance. At an intersection, officers initiated tactical intervention. Multiple TVI maneuvers were attempted, but the Jeep continued to reverse into an open lot, cross private property, and return to the roadway while attempting to flee.
Who's on the radio? Here, going southbound 64. Primary northbound 64. Yeah, for TVS. This will pull into private business, 61 and 0. This will work well.
After a final intervention caused the airbags to deploy and units surrounded the vehicle, the Jeep was no longer able to continue.
Continue eastbound, you're going to need to go north on North 24th Street. There's stop right there, 24th and Olive.
Hey, I promise I'm not refusing. What the fuck are you saying? Hey, I'm gonna drive on you. Oh, I'm down. Okay. Oh, I'm good. I'm not refusing. I'm refusing.
The driver was safely subdued and taken into custody. The suspect was later transferred to the appropriate authorities for further processing, in accordance with procedure. Palm Beach County, Florida, July 13, 2024. Police observed Angelo Frederick Celestin driving a gray Toyota Camry at 97 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone on Interstate 95.
Vehicle inside lane, pace clock 91 miles an hour, 97, 25, maintaining o'clock. We got vehicles failing to stop.
You are you a failure to stop?
10-4, 1031.
Roger, 1020.
Southbound north of the gas center lane, speed at 119 at the top.
You guys know what?
When signaled to stop, the driver accelerated to more than 125 miles per hour, repeatedly changing lanes, exiting the interstate at Linton Boulevard, sideswiping another vehicle, and continuing to flee.
Copy, I'm there, Linton.
Just signal.
I copy signal. The vehicle just signaled forward.
Gonna be northbound.
I repeat.
During the pursuit, officers executed 2 pit maneuvers. The second forced the Camry off the roadway and into a fence, bringing the pursuit to an end.
Oh, shit.
Hit attempt. Running.
Copy, water running.
Vehicle continuing northbound on Congress.
Vehicle continuing northbound on Congress. You're approaching Atlantic, correct?
10-4 driving northbound on Atlantic now.
You are Steve. And weather condition and traffic condition, please.
Traffic's light, road is dry. We're going to be getting back on northbound 95. 54 continuing the Atlantic.
35 from Atlantic Avenue.
Hey, continue. We're not rush call. Eastbound on Atlantic Avenue. Passing 8th Avenue. We need to pit it before we get to the traffic.
Pit. Alright, vehicle just wanted to bend. You want to felony stop?
Copy, felony stop.
Put your hands in the air! Put your hands in the air! Put your hands in the air now! Do not move! Step out of the vehicle! Step out of the vehicle! Step out of the vehicle! Put your hands in the air!
Celestine was taken into custody safely, then medically evaluated and transported to the Palm Beach County Jail. The suspect faces charges of high-speed fleeing, hit and run, driving with a revoked license, and reckless driving, along with violations for running red lights and failing to wear a seatbelt. Little Rock, Arkansas, March 28, 2023. Police observed a Nissan Maxima with expired registration that fled from a traffic stop, speeding into the city, driving the wrong way, and running multiple red lights. During the escape, a passenger threw a bag out of the vehicle. Recognizing a serious safety risk, officers deployed a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to spin sideways and come to a stop.
Show me your hands now! Show me your hands! Passenger! Show me your hands! Passenger! Show me your hands now! Keep your hands up! Step up. Hands. Show me your hands. Stand up. Oh, stand up. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Now walk backwards. Walk backwards to me. Will you come to him, please? Keep your hands right here. Show me your hands. Quit rolling the window up. Go ahead and get the driver out. Driver, open the door with your right hand. Y'all cover them. I'm going to go help them. All right, I'm on your side. Get face away from me. Close the door.
Both suspects were taken into custody safely. The driver faces felony, fleeing, and reckless driving charges, while the passenger is charged with weapons and narcotics possession, along with related offenses. Fort Smith, Arkansas, June 9th, 2025. Police observed a motorcycle fleeing through multiple city streets at extremely high speeds, at times exceeding 130 miles per hour.
Enforcement 1037. Arkansas 583, Edward Robert. It's like an Asian male. We here passing Marshall from Roseville. Coming up to Ridgeway. Alright, turn in right on Churchill. Right on Churchill. Left on Division.
The suspect repeatedly ran red lights, made sharp maneuvers through intersections and the downtown area, and posed a danger to the public.
High correction, straight on Midland. I bumped him in the intersection. He got through. No traffic, no pedestrians. Speed 60. We're coming right in front of the police department. Alright, behind the jail. Awkward out.
We're behind the jail.
Headed back to Wheeler. We're in a parking lot here.
10-4.
Still behind the jail. Going in circles in a parking lot. Headed back towards Wheeler. Alright, we're on Wheeler southbound. Passing South B-Boy.
Wheeler southbound, passing B-Boy.
Passing South D as in David. Speed's 100 miles an hour. Trying to head to Oklahoma. I'm going to end up losing where we're at. Past state line. Alright, we turned around. We're headed back to Fort Smith, coming right in front of the deputy.
I'm gonna be straight up on 0. I'm coming up to it now.
Alright, he's going to be coming quick. He's coming to Phoenix.
Still northbound, about 120, passing the train track. We coming to downtown Fort Smith, about 112. How's your traffic? Light traffic. We passing the lawyers right now.
Going through a red light.
Yeah, 7 shot the lead, we're coming up to Garrison. North through Garrison, south to North A.
During the flight, the motorcycle lost control while entering an intersection, slid to the ground, and was unable to continue.
Thank you, Rick. Wait it out in the photo. I'll take it back up. Taylor, walking in, I'll come right behind you.
Get out! Hey, get down! Right now, man. Look over, what you fucking here? Who the fuck you think you're running from? Who the fuck you think you're running from?
The suspect was subdued and taken into custody at the scene, bringing the pursuit to a complete end. He faces serious charges related to high-speed fleeing and dangerous driving behavior. Roosevelt Road, University Street, December 7, 2025. Police observed Octavius Shavers driving a gray Jeep Patriot with a fictitious license plate while traveling on Colonel Glenn Road and attempted a traffic stop. The driver immediately fled, reaching 90 miles per hour in a 35-mile-per-hour zone.
24 with a Jeep Patriot, Voided Victor 84 Nora. It's going to be, go ahead, show me 1037.
It's 1053 for Adam 36.
We're going to be west on 36th Street. Coming up to John Barrow's up front. Connection established. Speed 60, traffic light.
Speed 60, traffic light.
Scene in this receipt. Scene in this comments and speed
80.
At an intersection, officers executed a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to spin and come to a stop.
Bodycam 4.
This is my fucking idea. What
You fucking ran from me.
He said he put the gun on me, bro, and said go. What was he supposed to do? He cocked that bitch.
So, which one?
Bro,
What's
the
his
one
name?
in the black. I don't know. He just picked. He
Where
said,
was he sitting?
in the bag. He just told me pick him and his homeboy up. It's not even my fucking car.
Don't quit talking.
Bro, what the fuck? My teeth! I fucking teeth!
Don't fucking run.
I'm not running, bro. My fucking
$36 units. The driver is advising.
Shavers and two passengers, Damian Townsend and Jonathan Acker, exited the vehicle and fled on foot but were quickly apprehended. Shavers was charged with displaying a fictitious license plate, felony fleeing, and driving with a suspended license. The two passengers were charged with fleeing and theft by receiving.
Run, bro. He was gonna kill.
Just jump the median oncoming traffic. Signal 4.
Yulee, Florida, November 22nd, 2023. Police identified Brishea Danielle Glover in connection with a theft at Coles on State Road 200. When officers attempted to stop the suspects, they reversed their vehicle into a patrol car and fled the scene.
1033, they just signal for my vehicle. Out of the car right now! Stop, right now! Hands up! I'm gonna shoot you! Stop! Hands up!
1520.
Stop the car, put it park now! I will shoot you! Stop! Hands up! Hey! Put it in park, I will shoot you if you move! Hands up! Turn the car off! Now! Turn the car off! Turn the car off! HQ 5020. They just tried to hit the first car and they're running. Hey, the home in the central road. Tan color. Nissan. They're turning towards Trader there. There's a trade at the moment.
1014.
Let them make it all.
The Nissan drove recklessly along State Road 200, crossed the median, and collided head-on with an oncoming vehicle near Lofton Oaks, leaving Sierra Desiree Fawcett seriously injured.
Just jump the median oncoming traffic. Signal 4, signal 4, signal 4. Just jump the median oncoming traffic. Signal 4, signal 4.
1014, 4, jump the median. On a 3264 India Papa.
Let me see everybody's hands right now!
1521, she's 20. Stand Harbor.
Get on the fucking ground right now! Get on the ground right now! I better see everybody's hands right now!
K912.
Police recovered $1,785 worth of stolen merchandise and a substance suspected to be narcotics. The suspects were taken into custody and face multiple charges, including felony theft, assault on law enforcement, dangerous fleeing, and causing a serious traffic crash. Fort Smith, Arkansas, December 4th, 2025. Police identified Bryson Cox driving a Jeep with a fraudulent license plate and confirmed he was wanted on an active warrant. When officers attempted a stop, Cox accelerated and fled on Interstate 540, throwing evidence from the vehicle while attempting to escape.
CFS comments now.
I think he's going to take off.
Yeah, he's probably going to take off. Yeah. I don't know what he's doing. He didn't get
Yeah.
He's got to try to go on to it. I'll just around the neck. CFS comments now.
All right.
During the pursuit, troopers carried out a first TVI maneuver, which was not sufficient to stop the vehicle. Shortly afterward, a second TVI was executed as Cox attempted to turn left, causing the Jeep to spin, collide with another patrol vehicle, and come to a complete stop.
Show me your hands now! Show me your hands now! Hey, put your hands out now! Get your hands out! Get your hands out!
Yeah, just through that. We saw
Yeah.
through.
Yeah. Get out of the car now! Get the fuck out of the car now! Yeah. Just try it. Unbuckle it now! Unbuckle it now!
Unbuckle. Right hand only unbuckle. There you go.
Get out now!
Slowly get out. Wig now. Hands the whole time.
Cox was taken into custody without further incident. The suspect faces multiple charges, including felony fleeing by vehicle at high speed, tampering with evidence, possession of controlled substances, use of a fraudulent license plate, and driving with a suspended license.
No one's in the car. Yeah, clear.
Interstate 530, Arkansas, December 4th, 2025. Police intercepted an active pursuit near mile marker 7, where the suspect vehicle was traveling at approximately 125 miles per hour and passing other vehicles using the emergency lane.
749, left that they are passing an exit room. Yeah, 349, be advised, vehicles now coming up on the 7.
Alright, go ahead and give them that for
Hold on, 10-4. For the ARC unit, that is interested transfer item 49.
Making out to hit with heavy traffic.
Recognizing the danger to surrounding traffic, troopers deployed a first pit maneuver, but were unable to stop the vehicle. A second pit maneuver caused the vehicle to lose control, strike a bridge guardrail, slide off the roadway, and come to rest below the embankment.
Damn! Hit his ass! Damn! All on video! Oh my God! Man, arrived! What the? Oh shit! Get out of there!
The suspect refused to comply with commands, prompting officers to break a window to gain control. The individual was taken into custody safely at the scene. Palm Beach County, Florida, July 16, 2024. Police observed Demarie Winston Whittingham driving a gray BMW that failed to comply with a traffic stop on Interstate 95, continuing at approximately 85 miles per hour, despite patrol lights and sirens being activated. As units closed in, officers executed a pit maneuver, causing the BMW to rotate, strike the concrete barrier on the right shoulder, spin, and come to a stop.
1736, press this to attack. Get out the car! Out the car! Get out the car! 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 Against the wall! Against the wall! Face 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 the wall for me, okay? On your back.
3 occupants were removed from the vehicle safely. Whittingham showed signs of impairment and was subsequently arrested. He faces charges of driving under the influence of alcohol or controlled substances, fleeing and eluding law enforcement, and speeding. Carroll County, Georgia, May 30th, 2021. Police observed Michael Huddleston driving a white Chevrolet Tahoe fleeing at speeds exceeding 80 miles per hour and engaging in dangerous driving behavior, including aggressively closing distance and threatening an officer.
Already at the stop, or are you still?
Home Airport, headed toward Shady Grove.
All units, there's 33, 98. Okay, well, that operator.
A Georgia state trooper executed a pit maneuver as the vehicle changed direction, causing the Tahoe to slide into a ditch and become disabled.
Show me your hand! Show me your fucking hand! Show me your hand! Put your fucking hands up! Put your hands up!
There are no contacts in phone book 88. You can also say, call emergency or call roadside assistance. There are no contacts in your phone book. To make a phone call.
Huddleston was taken into custody at the scene. Drugs were found inside the vehicle, and the suspect was confirmed to have an active warrant. He faces charges including fleeing, obstruction, and multiple traffic violations. St. Francis County, Arkansas, December 6th, 2025. Police observed a Dodge Charger fleeing on State Highway 1. Troopers Trey Davis and Roman Charmello quickly moved into position to assist and initiated a pursuit.
Not to go too far, Will. You just passed me. Blacked out. I mean, he was down on it pretty good. He was past me. Yeah,
Hold on.
During the intervention, a first pit maneuver was executed, causing the vehicle to slide into a ditch, but the driver continued attempting to flee. Shortly afterward, a second pit maneuver was deployed, causing the vehicle to lose control and come to a stop in the ditch, ending the pursuit. The suspect was taken into custody at the scene and faces charges related to felony fleeing, reckless driving, and alcohol-related violations. Interstate 40, Arkansas, December 3, 2025. Police observed a gray Jeep with Texas license plates being pursued by the Morrilton Police Department on Interstate 40 at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour.
What's the vehicle description?
Jordy, are you right behind the seat?
Yeah, 10-4. What's the vehicle description?
Looks like a 1303 just passed the 112.
During the pursuit, Arkansas State Police assumed the lead position. The Jeep continued to drive recklessly, passing other vehicles using the emergency shoulder and creating a significant hazard to traffic.
Okay. 511 in Silver Tahoe's in the lead right now. 89 miles an hour right now. 1303. I'll take the lead when they catch up here. I got a pit bumper at 511. Correction, 31. I got it. I'm behind. We're stopping.
Near mile marker 113, the vehicle abruptly stopped in the left lane. The driver complied with commands, was taken into custody safely, and was turned over to the Morrilton Police Department. The vehicle was later confirmed to be associated with a license plate alert linked to a deserter service member.